My face feels like it's burning. So last week on Friday, I drank a bit of wine. I guess it was like 2 glasses of wine, and from the next day my face got really dry, and I knew it was from alcohol, and I was expecting some kind of reaction from the alcohol, so I wasn't very surprised, but I just expected that my skin would bounce back by now, but no, it's still dry and it's so sensitive. I feel like the skin barrier is not at its best, and everything I put on my face just stings. Even the moisturizers that I've been using, can you see how dry it is? Like if I open my mouth like this, my eyes gets dragged down. It's like when I had TSW. I just used makeup remover and washed my face, moisturized, and now it feels really tingly. And I had to use makeup remover because I had sunscreen on my face because I went out this morning. So I don't know what to do. Dupixent is due next week. It's going to be 4 weeks next week, so that's when I plan on taking it. I've actually started using a different moisturizer because the old one that I still use for my body, the Epiderm lotion, stings a lot on my face and it makes my face red after application, so I just wanted to find a more gentle one. But in saying that, the Epiderm lotion is made for sensitive skin. I bought 2 different ones, both in like a small tube, so that I can test it out and see if I like it or not. And I've only been using one of them because I don't want to like use them at the same time, because it's going to be difficult to find which one I'm reacting to or which one I like. So it still kind of stings, but it's better than the Epiderm lotion, so I'm still in the experimental stage. I've been using that for like 2 or 3 days now, but yeah, it's just, my skin's so dry. That was my update. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully my next update will be me updating you guys about how my skin is better. Okay, it's been 2 days since my last update. My skin is a little bit better. It's no longer tingly when I put any product on my face. However, it is still extremely dry, and for some reason, even after putting on the moisturizer, after a minute or so, it becomes dry again. And I like haven't rubbed the moisturizer off or anything, so I'm just guessing that it's getting sucked into my skin. I literally moisturized my face like twice already, and I woke up like half an hour ago because it just absorbs it really quickly. And I've been testing out different moisturizers because, like I said, the original one that I used stings my skin, so this is the second one I'm trying out. The first one was okay, but it was still kind of stinging and it wouldn't keep my face moisturized, but I feel like this one is kind of the same as well, and it's probably just my skin, so I'm going to give the other one a go again as well. It feels so tight, but at least it's not burning anymore. Yeah, hopefully it starts getting better. Bye. In a world I don't want to say just the same damn thing. Okay, so it's been about 2 days since my last update, and my skin is doing so much better. It's still a bit dry, but compared to what it was before, I no longer have the tingly sensation when I put a product on my face. And I've been using this Pledge face mask, and this has been really helpful. I usually don't use any facial masks because my skin is very sensitive and it can react badly, but I used this face mask when I went to the One Skin lab and did like a anti-inflammatory facial treatment, and they used this face mask and it was really good. It is a bit costly, like I wouldn't usually buy it, but because it was so good I bought it, and it comes in a pack of 5 I think, and it's $88. Australian dollars, but it's definitely worth it for me at least. The reason why I've been keeping this open packet is because there's still a lot of the like serum inside it, even though I've like already used the face mask. So I bought this really good thing today. It's a compressed facial mask sheet, so it doesn't have any like serums or anything infused in it. It's just the face mask itself compressed. I bought this from Miniso. It kind of looks like tablets, but they are the face mask sheet itself, and it comes in with this little container. I'm guessing you put this inside and infuse it with serum. So I have another one. I saved them. It's so wasteful to just throw it out. I'm just gonna pop it in here. I'll see you guys in my next update. Bye. Good morning, guys. This is the next day. My skin is looking so much better. It is still quite dry, but I just moisturized my face. And remember how I said that the epidermal lotion was stinging my face? And so I started using 2 different moisturizers to test it out. Those 2 moisturizers were stinging my face as well. So it was probably my skin being very sensitive and not so much of a moisturizer problem. I continued to use the second moisturizer and it just wasn't hydrating enough, and I had to reapply so many times during the day. And then I remembered how epidermal lotion doesn't do that. Once I put it on in the morning, I'm like good throughout at least half a day or more. So I decided to use the epidermal lotion today, and so far it's pretty hydrated and it's not tingly, so I think I'm going to continue using Epiderm from now on again. Hey guys, my skin is fully back to normal. It is glowy, it's soft. I am so happy it bounced back because it took like 2 weeks for my skin, a week and a half for my skin to recover from drinking wine. And it usually does not take that long. From my past experiences, it would only last like 2 or 3 days max, and this time was way longer. So I was starting to get worried about things are back to normal. Morning, guys. So this week was my 4th week without Dupixent, and it's already Saturday and I didn't have to take it. Don't mind my lisp. I've got my retainers on. I still haven't got them out. But anyways, I just finished the whole 4th week without Dupixent, and my face is feeling completely fine. It's like rather more moisturized than a week ago where I had the like flare up. But my body, on the other hand, is really dry. I don't know if you can see, but it's so dry. And this usually happens when I'm due for Dupixent soon. It's usually on my arms and my stomach, none on my legs or my back. It's actually always my arms, my stomach and my face, but this time my face is fine for some reason. I'm not like desperate for Dupixent because my face isn't affected. If my face was like this, then I'd probably take it, but I'll see how I go without it for another few days, and if I need it I'll take it. But yeah, that's my quick update. Good morning, guys. It's been 4 weeks and 3 days since I've taken Dupixent, and till yesterday my face was doing absolutely great. It was really hydrated, and I told you guys how my arms and my stomach was a bit dry, but because my face was fine, I hadn't taken Dupixent yet. But this morning I woke up and my face is dry, and it's the spots that gets affected when Dupixent's due, like over here and here, but there are other dry spots here as well. So I think I'm gonna take Dupixent out of the fridge It's been over 4 weeks since I've taken one, and every month I take it, I get so scared about the needle, and I don't know if I can do it. I feel like when I used to take them every 2 weeks, I kind of got used to taking them, but as I've spaced them out, I get so freaking scared. I've always had a thing for needles, but it's just getting worse and worse. I don't know how I'm going to continue this. And it's been a year since I've started taking Dupixent, and you think that after a year you get used to it, right? But no, I still get scared, and I still take so long to take the whole thing. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to take the Dupixent out of the fridge so it can be out in room temperature, and yeah, take it whenever I need to. Hello guys, I am back from uni, and I just wanted to update you guys about my nips because I haven't been updating you guys about it for a while now. I think the last time I talked about how I started doing like a spot no moisture treatment, and I've been doing that since then. I can't even remember when that was, but the point is I've still been doing that, and it's been working very well. It's actually like starting to recover. It hasn't healed completely yet, and I still do have days where it gets oozy, but it's not swollen anymore, and it doesn't ooze as heavily as before. And there's a spider here. And I don't get a lot of scabs anymore compared to a few weeks ago. It used to form like really thick scabs all around my nip, but now I get like really thin scabs, like not all over. So it's kind of hard to explain, but I feel like it's doing that because it needs less surfaces to recover. So yeah, I think it's healing well, and yeah, I try and avoid getting it wet in the shower, but I do get it wet sometimes, and I think that's fine because every now and then it needs a wash. So yeah, that's what's been happening. And yes, so I took my Dupixent a couple of days ago, and I noticed that the day I took it was a day before my 5th week without Dupixent. So I literally went nearly 5 weeks without it, and that's a massive achievement for me. So I want to keep doing that, stretching it out, and hopefully I don't have to rely on it anymore because I really hate needles. But anyways, that's my update for now. I will see you guys in my next update. Good morning guys. So I've been using this new toner from a brand called I'm From. It's a rice toner. I'll show you in a sec, but I've been using them for 5 days now. Today is my 6th day, and I just woke up. I haven't washed my face yet because I wanted to show you guys how well my skin is. It does not have a single flake on my skin. I would usually wake up with such dry skin that it was so like tight and rough, but since using the rice toner, it honestly made such a difference on my face. And I've been filming a TikTok video about my progress on the rice toner, but I thought I'd film on YouTube as well because I'm amazed. I'm honestly amazed by the results it's given me, and I've tried countless products and none of them worked. It irritated my skin on the first day of using it, and I would just waste a lot of money on it because, you know, skincare is not cheap, and you pay for this whole bottle and you just irritate your skin. So I cannot believe that I found the one that works for my eczema prone skin. My skin is looking so good, and I still haven't even done skincare for today, for this morning. Wow, like, I'm so happy. Guys, I wasn't checking my Dupixent dates, and I just checked today, and it's literally been 6 weeks without it. How crazy is that? The longest I've been without it was 4 weeks before this, and then now it's just 6 weeks. But yeah, I was checking it because my skin wasn't doing its best, and I figured that it's been a while, so I checked and it's been 6 weeks, like I said. But there are so many other factors involved in this skin situation, because last night I got home at 2 a.m. So I ended up sleeping around 3, and it made my skin really dry the next day. So that was one thing. And the same night I had makeup on for 12 hours, so that's another thing. And then I'm currently on my period, so I have all these things that's contributing to my dry and a little bit irritated skin right now. On top of that, I still haven't taken Dupixent, so I'm not sure if my skin's behaving like this entirely because of not having Dupixent in my body for 6 weeks. So I'm just gonna not take it for now and see if I can recover without Dupixent, and then after that I'll probably take it if I need to, but I'm just gonna see if I can overcome this without it. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Guys, it has officially been 6 weeks and 3 days since my last Dupixent shot. So, update on my skin. As you can see, it doesn't look inflamed, and I'd say it's doing pretty well since it's been 6 weeks, more than 6 weeks. And I feel like it's all thanks to the rice toner that I started using. And oh yeah, last time I told you guys that my skin was not doing its best, but there was like a few factors contributing to that. And I wanted to see if my skin could bounce back without Dupixent from that state. And it did. So I'm really, really proud of my body for that. But I decided to take Dupixent today because although my face is doing really well, I feel like my body is due for Dupixent because I'm getting that thinning effect on my skin again, which I experienced a lot during TSW. And when that happens, I feel really uncomfortable when the clothing or any kind of material touches my skin. And at the moment it feels uncomfortable as well. That's starting to happen. And last night I scratched my neck because I was getting itchy, and that's another sign that I'm due for Dupixent. But I was getting itchy around my neck and I scratched and it started oozing, and that doesn't happen usually. So that's another sign that I need to take Dupixent. And the oozing stopped, but I had to dry it out a little bit. And another thing is that both of my nips are oozing again, and they're very sensitive and inflamed. So yeah, that's very, very uncomfortable. So those are the symptoms I have right now. But yeah, I'm just so happy and proud of my body that I lasted more than 6 weeks without it. So just a reminder, I had all of those symptoms around the 2-week mark when I started taking Dupixent. And a few months earlier, I would experience this around the 3-week mark and then the 4-week mark, and now more than 6 weeks. So I think I'm doing a pretty good job at stretching out my doses, and hopefully I can continue doing that and eventually come off it like I always mention to you guys. Because I hate needles. I'm going to have to deal with it. I'm thankful that I don't have to jab myself every 2 weeks now. But yeah, I currently have my numbing cream on. I'm going to take it with you guys. I'm actually warming it up under my arm to warm it up to my body temperature. Okay. Let's do this thing. In a world I don't want to say, just the same damn thing. What's your height, what's your age, what's the price of your weight? And every year we're expected to show all the things that we were able to grow. When you're making half the money, but the cost is double. Quiet life of desperation, but it ain't gonna make me too much longer. Been working too hard for this shit to not pop, so we about to get it poppin' now. Quiet life of desperation, so I'ma have to live a little louder. And no, I ain't gonna end up like the man trying to figure out the man who got it figured out. I just bought me a new condo, and in the same year moved back home. Guess your 20s ain't as friendly as a place where you were born. Okay, it's done. Oh. Quiet life of desperation, but it ain't gonna make me too much longer. Been working too hard for this shit to not pop, so we about to get it poppin' now.
giant life of desperation.